We're having an amazing day. Today we are going to be playing some survival Minecraft. Now we're not going to be doing hardcore today. I want to have a world that is going to last for a little while. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. If you saw, well, most of you guys probably saw the thumbnail. We did spawn in a snowy biome. I only spawned it. I haven't touched any of the other keys. I only touched F1, F5, and F2 just to take that screenshot, and then I logged out. So that's all we have of this world so far. So I am excited to get this world done. So let's go ahead and, without further ado, hop on in. Oh, there's ice spikes. And pumpkins. Okay. And there's sugarcane all the way over there. Oh, this is not a bad start at all. I mean, there's not a whole lot of trees, but you know what? We have spruce at the very beginning, so I'm not going to complain. Plus, once we get Silk Touch, we can actually take some of those down, and then we can just have, I believe that's packed ice, just to play around with. There we go. It would be nice to see if there's any other woods nearby. But for now, I'll go ahead and set something up at spawn. Or at least just a crafting setup, maybe a few chests. Actually, I might want to mark out where spawn is. Because it would suck to die somewhere, not set our spawn point, and then have nothing here. So, even if we don't end up setting up directly here, it would be nice to make something. So since this is spawn, I'll put a crafting table. I know this is super early to be doing something like this, but considering the fact that the last hardcore world I made, I died practically immediately, feel like it kind of wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I actually need that over here. Hi, bunny. I like all the snow bunnies. It's super cute. Yeah, nothing spawn while I'm down here. Please. Just want to get enough to make an axe and a pickaxe. And you know what? A furnace wouldn't hurt either. Oh, this is small enough that I don't have to really worry about it. They'd spawn too close. Let's see here. 14 should be enough, but you know what? I gathered 15. And to be completely honest, I actually do like this area. It is a nice, lovely area. There we go. Let's make a stone pick. And a furnace. Just in case, I'm gonna just put those two things over there. What is going on further in? Is that lava? Okay, then. Lava in a snowy biome. Perfect. At least we won't freeze to death. There's a whole bunch of spruce over there. More ice spikes? More ice spikes? Jeez. Okay, then. Hmm. I want to see if I can't get at least one other wood type. We'll see. We will see. I think if we head further into the foliage over there, maybe we'll find a different biome. I say as the ice, the the whole bay, river, lake, the body of water is very, very. Do fireflies survive in cold environments? I want your eggs so I can get more chickens like you, because you're new. I haven't actually been able to see you guys. That's. Oh. I'll get your eggs soon. Someday I will have those chicken eggs. And then I'll have chickens myself. I mean, there's a few mushrooms. It wouldn't hurt to get more wood, but right now I want. Are those cows? Hi, cows. Oh, you're adorable. Am I just in Spruce Haven? I think I am. A very, very big Spruce Haven. Another chicken, a few pigs. You guys aren't what I'm looking for. Not looking for any animal friends. Oh, I forgot to grab the sugarcane that was over by spawn. That's fine. I can grab them later. What? Whoa. That is a massive cavern. Is there really no other nearby? I'm sorry, is that a shipwreck? Oh, I'm already out of food. Okay. This is fine. Huh. Hey, I think there was an iceberg here. Okay. Can I get up here? Up we go. I won't complain. That is lovely. Lovely start. Is the rest of it just buried, or is this only half? It looks like there actually might be more. Okay. Maybe. No. Oh. Okay, it's only a half a boat. Still, we got the good end of the boat. Like, that is definitely not bad. I'm not gonna do that. I would rather not accidentally die due to fall damage within the first 10 minutes of stream. As much as that would be funny, it definitely wouldn't be ideal. I should probably start heading back. Okay. So that means if I want to get any different trees, I'm going to have to go over bodies of water. I mean, technically I already am, but I can also walk over this water. Little bit different. Though I will gladly take these frog lights. Frog lights. These aren't frog lights. These are the firefly bushes. They usually come along with frogs, but they are not frog lights. Okay, let's see here. Am I going to make it back before nightfall? Yeah, not if I go over there. Well, actually, if I go over there, I might. I can't run. And I'm... You know what? Hey, I got some leather. I... I would rather be underground during the first nightfall, but you know what? Apparently we're gonna be above ground. At least for a little bit. This is fine. Hi, chicken. Hi, many chickens. This is fine. Totally. I know it was in this direction. Once I see a lack of trees, we'll be close to spawn. That Arctic fox scared me. Hi! You're adorable! But you also scared everything of me. Hi, spider. I'm just keep walking. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. And that's a stray. Strays will actually cause me to die because they will slow me. Am I close enough to home? Am I close enough to home to bury under the ground? Am I close enough to home to bury under the ground? I am so sorry, Bunny. I really wish you didn't jump off a cliff. I can't really help that, though. And there's a spider jockey. Okay. Underground I go. It's super dark, but that's fine. Please say that there's coal down here. Because it is so dark. You know what? Oh, we don't... I should have grabbed some wood, but I didn't. That was my bad. I have some wood. So I... Hmm. At the very most, I can maybe cook one of these. You know what? It's fine. I need food. Well, it's lasting longer than I thought it would. Once I have the food, I can eat, prepare myself, and run. Because that's what I'm going to have to do. Okay. Eat. Run. Run. Run as fast as I can. Because I have no idea. Oh, there's the lava. Wait a minute. That means I should be all the way over here. That's a stray. I need to make a shield really quick. But I don't have the wood to do so. Wait. You know what? I could get the wood now. There we go. Why are... Okay, good. That's an adult zombie. I don't want to pull everything. Where it? Oh, I. Of course, I went the wrong way. Because there's the pumpkins. It's right over there. Oh, hi. This is fine. This is fine. Let's put that there. You know what? Let's see if that gets us as far to get a piece of charcoal. It does. Perfect. Okay. We're alive somehow. Let's go ahead and make a shovel. As we listen to strays rattle their bones above our heads. Because, you know, strays gotta rattle their bones sometimes. You know what? I'm just gonna put that there instead. And we found actual coal. Okay, good. And you know what? I'll take the copper. We just started this world, and I like building with copper, so I would gladly take that. And then once we get to the surface, I am definitely at least putting down a few jack-o'-lanterns. Because we have pumpkins right next to us. I'm going to turn the pumpkin that I have in that chest up there into seeds, so we can make some more pumpkins. You know what? I'm going to turn those into bars. Those can't be turned into bars. At least not yet. I'll have this be like a... Ooh. You know what? Since it's so snowy up above ground... Since it's so snowy above ground, and there's ice spikes, we could pretend that you're not supposed to be outside for long periods of time just due to the fact that it's so cold. Because it is packed ice. And in doing that, that means we'd have an underground place. And then a few buildings up top, of course. But most of the area would be underground, which could be a lot of fun. And that would be good for resource gathering. You know what? I like that idea. I should really just put that on this pillar I've made. I no longer hear mobs. Does that mean it's daytime, or is it still nighttime? It is still nighttime. They just wandered off. Okay. They got bored. They're like, I don't see the person I was trying to murder. I'll just wander over here. Maybe there'll be a player over there. There we go. Perfect. You know what? This is probably one of the better starts I've had. Let's turn that into a pick. I'm trying to think of how the top would look. Since above ground we're going to have we're gonna have to have a building of sorts. You know what? During the last hardcore world, I remember talking about an elevator lift. We could do something similar, but have it be for this instead. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. And it wouldn't be necessarily run down, but it would be maybe a bit more aged, just due to the fact of it's been there for a while, but also have new parts and old parts kind of strewn together to show that it's been repaired. That would be fun. There we go. Perfect. And I think once we're done with this, it should be daytime. Maybe. We'll see. In fact, it might be daytime now. I don't hear anything upstairs. There's some more copper that I'm going to mine later. Hey, it is daytime. Cool. Very, very cool. Okay, take this. Take the chest, the crafting table. I'm also going to grab... I'm going to say a good chunk of these pumpkins. I'm not going to grab all of them, just for the simple fact of if I do happen to die and somehow lose the pumpkins, it would be nice to know that there's some just nearby I can grab. There we go. And let's go ahead, head downstairs, wherever that may be. Was it up here? Ah, there it is. Let's put the chest down. Drop. Actually, I'll put that in the 2 furnaces. There we go. And then furnace. I'll put it right beside it. There. Lovely. If we go towards the ice spikes, will we find anything over there? Oh, I should... I'm gonna quickly plant these. We should be able to find something over here. If not, then... oh well, but... doesn't hurt. Hey, we did find something over here. Oh, you know what? We have enough iron, we can make an iron pick so we can get that gold block right above the nether portal. So let's do that real quick. 1, 2, 3. And iron pick. There we go. Off we go. Adventure. You know what? Since that nether portal is so close, we could, once we get an iron pick, just dig it up and move it inside. Ooh. Can you get crying obsidian without silk touch? Oh, really? Dude. Why? There we go. Rude. I won't complain. That is a fairly good chest. And then we just need to head the opposite direction of where we're headed. Is that an igloo? Is that an igloo? It is. Well, I guess we got ourselves a bed. And then it should be right here. Oh, nope. Where is it? Down we go. This is actually an amazing spawn, considering. Hmm. What are you? You're nothing. You're an alchemist, I'm assuming. That's actually amazing. You know what? I'll leave these two things down here. I'm gonna grab these. I'm also gonna grab. You know what? Yeah, cactus. Definitely gonna grab that. I'll be back for you guys. Oh, dang it. That zombie villager won't despawn, will it? Can you pick that up just so I know you won't despawn? Can you pick up a thing of cobblestone? Please? Oh, dang it. No? Oh, I picked up the craft. No, I didn't pick up the crafting table. Crafting table's upstairs. Can you pick up an axe? Why am I arming this thing? Wait a minute. You know what? I'm just gonna have to hope for the best that that zombie villager doesn't decide to despawn. But we do have two, well, one safe villager, one zombie villager that should survive. Just right here. So I'm gonna quickly close that. Save those cords. Where's the sun? The sun is starting to set. Okay, take a quick gander over here. Pick up that sugarcane. And see if there isn't anything down here. Oh, nope. That polar bear has baby. I don't want to be murdered by a polar bear. Especially with the stuff I have on me. Nothing. There probably is something, but I'm not seeing anything right now. Oh. Wait. I have apples. Sure. They're probably for golden apples, but they provided me with a golden apple. So, I think I'm good in that department. Off we go. Back to our home. Hopefully. I remember where home is. Right? Yeah, it's past the nether portal. Then we'll be able to go. Ooh. Wait, if it snows, we can get powdered snow. Oh, and then we can play with powdered snow. I don't do that all that often. You know what? Yeah. Since we don't have dripstone yet, and we haven't made a bucket to gather up any lava or anything. It's not a bad idea. So I'm gonna put it right here. Did I put away my dirt? I did. There. Perfect. Wait, I can sleep too. Let's go ahead and put away the brewing stand. Let's put away the block of gold. Nope. Nope. Let's make these into bars. Hey, we're back up to 11. Nice. Wheat. We need to plant the sugarcane. We need to plant the cactus. Put the flint and steel up here. Let's do this. We have another furnace. I should really just bring those down. That's fine. We'll live. Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna make a bucket. There we go. We're alive through the first night that we could, anyway. There's a few creepers, but we'll live. For now. How much of this is ice? Oh, that's gravel. Oh. Okay, then. I think I'm gonna do the farming downstairs as well. Yeah. I mean, I probably shouldn't have brought the hoe up here, but that's fine. Let's quickly put the hoe away. Let's put the cactus away. The bucket, I need to grab a bucket of water. And let's just... There. And then that'll freeze over again. You know what? I want to head over in this direction. Just to see if we can't find something else as well. You know what? I could also take apart that boat that's relatively close by to get some other wood as well. Wouldn't be the worst way to get wood. I'm gonna need a boat if I want to travel further this way. Okay, then. Good to know. It is the start of the day, so I think we can get home in time, even if we don't have food. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. You know what? Which is faster? They're about the same. If I was sprinting, ice would be faster, but I think they're relatively the same when you're walking. Could be wrong, but that's what I'm going to assume for now. Grab some sand. What is over here? It looks like just more spruce. Well, there's coal. I will gladly take that coal. A fallen tree. Give me all of the delicious coal. It does look like it maybe is warming up as we get over this way, because there's not as much ice over here. Maybe. Oh. Or maybe not, because those are snow caps, it looks like. Oh, there's doggos! Hi! Oh, you're adorable. Oh, I don't have any bones. I, I, I need your food. Look, guys, I need food, and leather wouldn't hurt, especially since I live in a snowy biome. Having leather boots probably would be a good idea. Oh, it's a sheep. Hi, sheep. You sheep aren't gonna last long. Wait a minute, there was wolves like right there. Maybe the sheep's and the wolf. Yes, the sheep's and the wolf. The wolves and the sheep are friends? This feels like a bad idea. The closer we get to those peaks, the more likely I am to fall into uh, powdered snow. Probably not a good idea. Oh, but there's no snow over there. And if there's no snow over there, that means we're getting warmer, meaning that we might find a different biome. But I might not make it home. At least not before nightfall. I think that'll be fine as long as I can get underground. And then we can get home from there. Especially since I'm gonna have to follow coordinates to get home. Because I did not go a straight route. I just kind of went. Not the best idea, but you know what? If it allows me to see what's in the surrounding area, I don't think it's a terrible idea. Definitely not the best, but not terrible. Nothing in the water. Even more spruce this way. Oh, but there's oak. I mean, it's a big oak tree, but it is oak. And I think I see a little bit of birch. Okay. I did find another biome. I might just grab the saplings and then head home. Or at least as close to home. Oh, and there's sweet berries. Those wouldn't be bad for at least a temporary food source. Very temporary, but hey, food source is a food source. Can I grab those? I'm gonna break a few of them so I don't get hurt. I think I heard a chicken in the distance. Why did I go the more complicated route? That's fine. I will gladly grab these. Please give me your saplings, because I really don't want to have to travel all the way back here. So I might have to if I want to find anything else. Because it seems like I went the right direction for the warmer biomes. Or at least some of the warmer biomes. Okay, birch tree, you're the only one that is... there we go. I know one birch sapling isn't technically safe to just say, oh yeah, that's fine. But I have no stamina, meaning I need to get home as soon as possible. I might have to eat some raw food. I shouldn't have to, but I might have to. Depends on how low my food gets here. Sorry, sheep. Oh, I can't. There we go. I don't need the wool, but I will take the lamb. Hi, pig. Oh, dang it. It was this way. It was this way. This should be fine. We'll all be fine. We might have to stay a night away from home, but you know what? As long as we survive, we'll be fine. And as long as we don't run into any uh parent polar bears. Not. Yeah, I'd rather not fall down there. It wouldn't hurt too much, but I think it is. Yeah, it's getting close to sundown. Haha! Lovely. I know I already have a bed, but you know what? It doesn't hurt to have extra wool. Sun's going down, and Oh! I'm actually not too far from home, I don't think. Can I make it before sundown? It doesn't look like it. In fact, I think this is an island before our home. Dang it. Okay. You know what? Because of that... Oh, I can't do it in sand. Because of that, let's go ahead, make a home away from home real quick, and we can just get some materials. I'm sorry. Was there lava down there? Okay, then. You know what? We don't have any gravel. I hear you. Okay, good. There was dirt above there. There we go. And my shovel broke. That's fine. I still have a crafting table. There we go. Lovely. You know what? What can we do with gravel? I know you can plant sugarcane on it, same as sand, and... Wait, no, you can't. Never mind. Can you? No, I don't think you can. It's just sand and dirt. Never mind. We are going to be underground, so having different types of stone blocks probably would be a good idea. Just to give the walls some texture. And it does also mean that we're not going to be able to use as much stone as we probably usually would in some of the builds that we do down there. Just for the simple fact of it would potentially blend in with the background. And you know what? It gives a little bit of challenge. I hear a spider up there. Getting string would be nice. Maybe the spider will stay during the daytime. Maybe. You know what? I'm gonna make another furnace. I wonder how many furnaces we'll have by the end of this session. Because so far, we have 4. We have 3 at home, and then 1 here. Oh. There we go. Let's make ourselves some torches. And I'm already level 5. Okay, cool. Hi, zombie. How are you? Having fun walking above my head? Unknowingly? Actually, no, you could probably smell me. You know what? I'll grab it now. There we go. We have food! Is there anything over here? Maybe we can get some iron, maybe a little bit more copper. I wouldn't say no to more coal. Because as I've experienced in the past, oh. I need to make a new pickaxe. And I run low on coal very often, so wouldn't hurt to have a little bit of extra. How much gravel did we get? We got over a stack. Okay. We should be good on that for now. Hmm. Has it been long enough for it to be daytime? I didn't hear any burning. But that doesn't mean that the zombie up there doesn't have armor. Oh, it is definitely still nighttime. Got it. My bad. Anything? Oh, there's andesite. You know what? I'll grab some andesite. Hi, Lily. Yeah! And this one will actually last if we die. So if we do die, it just means we're gonna lose our stuff. Because this is not hardcore. The hardcore worlds that I did were fun, but I would like to actually make something that's going to last a little while. But yeah. Okay. The silence is unnerving. Where did you go, Spider? I know time passes by fast, but... Were you also stressed by whenever I'd go out and almost die? Or did die? I know that a few people were. Because it is fun to do hardcore, but it also hurts when you die and you made a lot of progress. Oh, there's iron. I will gladly take that. There we go. I'm not going to cook the pork chop just for the simple fact of, well, we have a fair chunk of meat cooked and there's only 2 of them, so we'll just keep them for when we get more. Oh. There we go. I already have 2 stacks of andesite. You know what? Good. I do tend to use andesite a lot, so I will gladly take that. Okay, zombies. I know it's nighttime and all, but can you not? I know you're having fun tap dancing on my head, but I would like to. You know what? No, I would rather your zombie sound so I know if it's night or not. Unless, of course, you're wearing a helmet. Then please go away. Because I would like to know if it's night or not. Because I would like to go home. Because my inventory is starting to get a little bit full. Just a little bit full. Oh, not 2 stacks. Almost 2 stacks, though. I got a fair chunk of andesite. There we go. Once we start seeing andesite in our hotbar, then, yep, there we go. Now we have 2 stacks. Hi, Sage. The zombie sizzle is the ultimate daytime sensor. Yeah. Only problem is that I won't know if the zombies aren't sizzling because they're wearing a helmet or if it's still nighttime. Because I am in hard mode, so some of the mobs do spawn with armor. And if they wear hats, then, well, apparently their arms don't get attacked by the sun. Or their legs. It's just their head. If their head is covered, then they're just fine. You know what? Speaking of which, I will check upstairs to see if it's still... Okay. Let's grab our furnace and our crafting table. Because I think it's probably a zombie that has... Oh no, I just can't... They were just in a separate... They were... Oh, no, 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 no. That was a mama polar bear. I would rather not die from a mama polar bear. But the zombie was... Oh, why is... There are 2. Don't worry, polar bears. I'm not going after your kids. I'm good. I just want to go home. That zombie was freaking me out. I wonder if I was there for 2 days. I might have been on accident. Just because that zombie was like, I'm gonna stay in this cave adjacent to you and make zombie noises next to you. It's like, why? That doesn't help me. You know what? Since we are so far away from being able to get other saplings, of course, besides the ones that are already in our inventory because we traveled a little bit, it would be nice to find a way to quickly transfer the villagers once I cure the zombie villager down there. I meant to plant these while I was heading up. That was the whole reason I put them in my hotbar, but apparently no. I wanted to go separate. And another furnace. Lovely. I should probably put some of these sweet berries down as well. Those will grow some sweet berries. And then the rest I'll just put in here. You know what? We have enough copper to smelt relatively well. And I'll keep the sand on me. I'll keep some dirt on me. I need to grab... Ah, yes, I love my curse of vanishing hoe. It does wonders for your plants. I kind of find it funny. What time is it? Where's the sun? Okay, it's midday-ish. So we'll be fine keeping that open for a little while. How do I want to do this? So let's go ahead and get a look up here, because I do know I want to make an elevator of sorts, like what I was thinking in the very, very short hardcore world, to get down here, since most of the city is going to be underground. I'm thinking right where this hole is probably going to be a good idea. So I think the hole itself is probably going to be a 3x3, but the build itself might be a 5x5 or maybe even a 7x7. So let's go ahead and dig that out. But before we do that, we need to make some ladders. Yeah. Sticks, make some ladders. That is probably more than enough. We'll do a 5x5. We'll dig out a 5x5, but there could be extra stuff on the outside. So we'll have a thing surrounding it. You know what? How do we want to line this? I don't want to do a dirt. I could do it just torches. I do have the coal for that. Okay. And let's go mostly over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And my shovel broke. I just now realized how dangerous this is. I'm gonna move my bed and create a temporary wall. Just so I don't perish from the hole I'm making. As much as it would probably be funny, I would rather not have that happen. Shovel. That's what I'm making. There we go. And shovel. And you know what? My pick's also looking a little sad. Okay, I didn't need to do that. I have a bed. But you know what? It's better safe than sorry. It would probably suck to be like, oh, hey, I don't need this, and then try to go to sleep and a creeper just wanders up to us. That would probably be one of the worst things to happen. It'd be a series of unfortunate events. That is a fun show. Did I smelt that copper? Wait a minute. I just have the copper in my inventory. Hold on. How about let's actually smelt the copper instead of holding it in our inventory? We were saving it for later. You know, sometimes you gotta save your copper for a special occasion to smelt. Don't know why, but apparently that's what my brain was thinking. There we go. I'm thinking this is going to have an entrance on all sides. And I think it'll have multiple levels as well. So this is just going to be the first level of many. So this will probably be like a central hub of sorts. Yeah. And then as you get further out, we'll have the first level stop, but the top level it'll still be as tall as where the first level was. And then you can kind of look over the edge from the top level to see the further down levels. Oh, that would oh, it's gonna be so cool. It's also gonna be so very, very uh time consuming. But you know what? It'll look good in the end, and that's what matters right now. And that'll be fun. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Should probably do it on the other side as well, where the dirt is, but that's fine. There we go. That is the outside. Like, all of this, the center here, mostly on the corners, will go all the way up. But on the outside, we might have, like, fences or walls or something like that. How tall did I make this? Yeah. I did travel a little bit just to get two different types of wood. I don't know how far it was, but it was a relatively quick travel. Uh, in fact, I can actually look at the chords real quick. It was 812, 567. And if we look here, okay, it was relatively far, but there's just spruce around us. Legitimately, spruce is the only thing that's around me right now. But yeah, doing my best. I am so excited. I'm so excited for the next update. Don't mind me as I look at the sky and realize it's actually starting to get dark. I would like to sleep. There we go. Sleepy times. Lovely. I'm trying to remember. Is it 8 blocks that they will decide, hey, I can't jump down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On that side, it'll just be 2, but on this side, I have to do 3 down. It's fine. For now, I'll just do that. I'll leave that there just so I can get in and out easily. And this is how tall is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I have the crafting table, please? There we go. Let me just fix my mistake real quick. Will this always be dirt up here? Most likely no. But for planning purposes and knowing what area we do have, I'm just gonna fix this a bit, and then I'll lower the floor. We're gonna have to bring our bed down if we want to keep our spawn point, don't we? I think so. I don't think our bed can be floating. Like, we can still sleep in a floating bed, but I don't think our spawn point will keep. Why am I keeping this pillar? There's no reason for me to keep this pillar. You know what? It's fine. It's our furnace pillar for now. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this wall. There we go. Yeah. And then it'll still be 5 tall, without having to worry about, oh, hey, there's a ceiling up there. Wait, there's always a ceiling up there. Oh, hey, there's a sky up there. No, sky. Hey, it's open to outside air. Okay, that works. There we go. Found it. There we go. Yeah, this is fine. For now, I'll just leave that as a lifted platform so I can actually still get up since I don't want to move my ladders. But I will still get rid of all of this except for the ladder platform. There we go. Lovely. Why did it? Ah, yes, I wanted to break that block halfway, then stop breaking it. Why else would I do it? Plus, in doing this, I'm going to get so many materials. In fact, as long as we don't use stone for any of the builds, we probably could get away with using stone brick and smooth stone. I don't think I've actually used a lot of smooth stone for actual builds, but you know what? It is an alternative that we can use, and my pick broke, and I didn't place. I wonder how many crafting tables I'm gonna have by the end of this. If you count the one that was already in the igloo, I have 3. I think I'm trying to collect crafting tables right now. Or different types of crafting tables, anyway. There we go. Oh, we're gonna run into the same issue again. No! Okay, fine. How far away is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? If I could go 7 on each side. Can I go 7 on each side? If I adjust the terrain upstairs. Okay. So it's right here. So was that counting the one with the torch? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it was one count. It was with counting the torch. So this is torch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It needs to be at least that far. And then we will be able to adequately adjust to the fact of it's too high up. And then we could just bring the floor down a little bit and the ceiling to adjust for the fact that, well, the floor is changing. And we need to do the same over here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. For now, it'll be a square, but I will terrain it afterwards. Because this is just where it's going to have to be, and then anything farther than that is going to be extra. Ow. Oh, I don't have all my dirt on me. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. You know what? Since I don't want to use too much, dirt and... Since I don't want to use too much stone, I could use a lot more coarse dirt and dirt. I'm gonna have to bring grass down here. Unless I get Silk Touch early, I might just have to trail grass down here for a little bit just to let it grow, but it'll be fine. Sun is starting to set, but I think we can get away with trying to get the terrain a little bit better. Then let's go ahead and do this instead. It's getting a little too dark for my taste. And carefully go down the ladder. And sleepy times. Please. My home is very open right now. I would like to sleep. Oh, nope. I didn't want to. Actually, I keep on forgetting to make a shield. That would also help. You know what? Once I sleep, because I know it's getting nighttime. Okay, maybe I rushed the gun a little bit, but still. Let's grab you and make a shield. There we go. And now we can sleep. Come on. The sky is very dark right now. Please? As much as I would love to get bones, this isn't the way I would like to do it. I'd like to do it in a safer way. There we go. We're alive! Okay. Actually, I think this training job isn't too bad. Oh, that's really dark. And I'm gonna run into it, so I'm gonna light it up at least a little bit so I don't just have a whole bunch of creatures be like, oh hey, you opened this wall. Let's murder your face. That would not be so great. And you know what? I'll have this be I was gonna say a slower terrain. That's not the wording. It's not the right wording, but you know what? It makes sense. It kind of gives the gist of what I meant. Because I can't think of the word off the top of my head. And that was all the dirt I had. Lovely. Let's go ahead and push this back 6, right? Yeah, because we're counting the torch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll put a torch because that's where we need to end on this side. Because then we need to go down, potentially? Yeah, we do need to go down by that time. Okay. Yeah. There we go. really want to fix the terrain up there, but I need more dirt. So I need to do this first so I can grab the dirt. There we go. That's the line where we need to go down. So we're technically going to go down right here. I need to get rid of the stone first. Just so I don't have to switch between tools too often. Ooh. I will gladly take that iron. Are you going to go into the floor? You might on the other side, but you are not right now. Lovely. Lovely. And it's just two more? Two more, and there's some coal over there. How did I miss that coal? Wait a minute. Oh well. I saw it now, and that's all that matters. Okay. All of the delicious dirt. Okay, probably shouldn't eat dirt, but still. In fact, since we're doing all of this right now, our trees have hopefully grown so we can get more birch and oak. And spruce. We've used all of our spruce as well. Let's make another shovel. And get rid of just this part of the area. Oh. Wait. Haha. I didn't have to build up there. I just had to dig. And I think as we get closer to the edges, I might make it 4 high. And that's just for the very, very far edges of this first floor. Because the further floors are going to get longer and longer. But this first one might not be too long. We'll see. There we go. Perfect. That gave us a little bit more dirt to work with. And how are our trees doing? Well, the birch tree grew. The oak tree is still sad, but you know what? We'll give it time. Because I still am focused on this. I'm just going to get the outline of this done real quick. Because I could make it a steep slope, but I would rather not do that right now. I feel like it would look better if it wasn't too steep. A little steep, sure, but definitely not too steep. Right? No. I think if we do something like that, it'll look better. There we go. Ow. I didn't mean to misplace that dirt, but you know what? Apparently the dirt needed to be right there. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what it looks like from up top. Not too bad. How long do I want each section? Since we're going to be going down after the 7, I'm thinking maybe 10. So we're going to need a lot of dirt. Is there a place I can kind of skim dirt off of as well to help out? Because I don't think we're going to have enough dirt in the section that we're digging out right now. Oh, right, there's lava over there. Kind of forgot about that. For a half a heartbeat, I thought maybe an Enderman had moved my cauldron. I was like, what is going on there? Wait, can Enderman move cauldrons? I don't even know if that's a possibility. But that is the first thought that went through my head. Oh. You know what? I think something that would be fun, since we're doing an underground thing, would be to, first off, trap some of the areas that have access to the top, and also make secret rooms using powdered snow. The traps would be better, but okay, maybe not full-on traps, but they would definitely be barriers where mobs are most likely not going to want to pass through. So maybe have like a 8 deep hole, 9 if you're lucky, and then have that be a barrier to it. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a terrible idea. Okay. So, oh. Oh, hey! It's snowing. I don't know what time it is, but you know what? Doesn't matter. It's snowing. So right at this corner. So it's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's from there. And we need to do the same over here. So if this is right above the torch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, really? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's CP times, but that is how long the thing needs to be. CP times. There we go. Oh, it's no longer going to be snowing. Did we get any progress? No. Oh. Why did it have to snow late at night? I wanted it to snow earlier so I can at least get a little bit of progress on having a bucket of snow. We don't need it, but it would be fun. This is going to be a large area. Jeez. And time to fill it in. Or at least as best as we could fill it in. We're also going to need a few torches since a lot of this is actually fairly tall. You might not reach all the way over there. There we go. I'm going to need to replant those trees somewhere else as well. I did not have enough to fill in this square. Oh well. It's at least a little bit of progress, and it shows us how it's going to look and how we're going to have to terrain it in the future, which is mainly just adding more dirt to it. And I think after that point, I'll make it 4 high instead, so we don't have to go too far out. So we'll have another divot after the this level. And then we'll just decrease the ceiling further out. I think that'll be the best thing we could do. Okay. You know what? Let's do over here next. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's where that edge of this level is going to end. Not of the whole floor, just of that level. 5 tall? Right. There we go. Oh, hey! I won't say no to any iron. Okay, I cannot have my AC pointed to the floor. If you hear anything blowing into the mic, it is most likely my AC. Because it is a wee bit warm. Just a wee bit. But hopefully, there's nothing coming through the mic. Besides, of course, my voice. I'd be concerned if you didn't hear that. Because that would mean I'm either muted or my mic decided to be like, nope. You're done. That's enough for today. Oh, hey, there's more iron. And yoink. Perfect. I'll take any iron I can get. This iron is still indeed valuable. Are you done? You are done. Now I just have a stack of copper. Lovely. Let's go ahead and put away the wheat seeds. We have a block of snow. Okay. Wait, I actually need that. I have some more ladders. I should put the chest down since that chest is starting to get full. There we go. There. I have a few extras. Just a few. It should get me by. Oh. Dang it. Lovely. I honestly don't know what this is going to look like in the end. But I am intrigued. I think once we get to this point, I'm going to need to figure out how I want to curve this. So this is, what, 5? Because I don't know where the circle is going to be or the pattern to get the right curve, I think I'm going to keep the ceiling that isn't within this 5 area only 4 tall until I figure out where it's going to be. There we go. There was this dirt patch. Very close to the surface, okay. I won't complain, I still need a whole bunch of dirt. I'm glad I didn't dig all the way up, so it's gonna go right here. Then it's gonna go in by at least 1. I can get rid of all of this to where it's 4 tall, but that is the plan, to have it a little curved. Probably a full circle. But who knows? We'll just have to see what happens. It's gonna be over here. This is 1, 2, and then we just need 5 this way. There we go. And then we should be able to dig all the way to where we see light. Yeah. Perfect. And I think just with these 2 areas open, or maybe just this section, we'll be able to get the right curve pattern. Or at least we can hope for that. Probably be best if we had 2 open, but we can at least attempt to plan it with 1. And then we can open up another section and attempt to do the same. And over here, the ceiling will just end up being taller due to the fact of, well, the ceiling was never there to begin with. There we go. And this is why I made several. Nope. It needs to be just 4. Just 4 tall, unless it ends up being 5 tall because there wasn't dirt above the 4th one. And for that, we'll end up fixing the ceiling anyways, because I think the ceiling is probably going to end up being either stone, or we can make it so it's kind of organic with moss, maybe. We'll see. So with these, is that the end? Oh, that's the end. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I'm gonna put a torch right there. 2, 3. I mean, it's either that or this. Or, even better, let's make this a 3 and then a double 2. I mean, a double 1. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. And that means that anything that is directly above any of this dirt will be 5 tall, which we won't have to worry about in this section. So we could have dug out this entire thing and not had to worry about it. So there's just 1 piece of dirt we don't have to mine. Oh, and it's nighttime. There we go. And then over here we could do the same. And then it's 3, 1, 1, 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1. I need to make a few more torches. So that's 3, 1, 1. And then 1, 2, 3. The crafting table. Okay. The crafting table and part of the bed are technically covered, covering where it's going to dip down. But you know what? It did work. It did, in fact, work. Yay! I didn't mess up a circle. There we go. By the end of this, I wouldn't be surprised if I have a fair chunk of cobblestone. You know what? I'm gonna quickly make another chest. Night Lily. And this is just gonna be the stone-like blocks and dirt. Actually, I'll keep the dirt on me. I'll keep the dirt on me. What's our water level? Since we're so high up, we're probably not gonna find that much, except for mostly copper and coal. But at least we can stock up on those. And then with any iron, we're gonna find a whole lot downstairs. In fact, that might be something we want to do relatively soon, is at least dig out a little bit of area further down so we can get some iron. Because we've gotten 1 or 2 iron packs, but not any big ones. Oh, let's grab all of this. Perfect. You know what? Instead of just keeping the barrier here, I might just lower this. Gotta put a torch on the wall. Yeah, I know I need the dirt for other things, but I'll just put dirt for this. It'll be fine. There we go. And then we know that we're going down once we hit this. You know, I'm getting rid of this pillar. I'm gonna need to move my bed anyway, so let's grab that. Put my bed down. And this is going to be 1, 2, and 3. It's gonna put a torch there. We're gonna need the 1, 1, and then the 3. And then we didn't dig out any of this, so let's go ahead and this is 1. And then we need 5 forward. Yeah. Perfect. Oh. And we can actually do that on this side as well. So let's go all the way over here. Let's do 1, 2, and 3. I'm just gonna put the torch on the wall since I do want this coal. 1, 2, and then we need the 3. I did that the wrong way. Wait a minute. Oops. It goes 1, 2, and it's supposed to be the 3 here. So I'll go ahead and put a torch over here. We do need to dig there anyways. It just needs to be down by 1. There we go. Perfect. You know what? I'm just gonna lift these until they're 5 tall. I know I could wait. Oh, that startled me for a second. I know I could wait until I have all of this dug out, but it also doesn't hurt to lift them to 5 high now. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. There we go. Plus we get a little bit more coal. Which, sure, we have a fair chunk of coal on us, but it'll disappear sooner or later. Especially once we get more iron. There we go. Lovely. There isn't anything I'm gonna run into, right? No, this should... Anything over here should be tall enough that I shouldn't run into anything I don't want to. Hopefully. Just in case I'm just gonna not be right underneath the block. Would rather not come into some falling gravel. That hurt. Oh. Hey, there's a block up there. There we go. We do have a lot more dirt. The sun's close-ish to setting. Oh, and all of our trees are looking good. Okay. Ow. Fine, I didn't want to make that jump. I mean, I did, but it's fine. Please give me all of your saplings. Because I don't want to have to go all the way back there. I will sleep, which will give them enough time to despawn. Hopefully. Ow. Gravity hurts. Can I please sleep? Do I have to wait until there's stars in the sky? Hey, I see. Was that a star? Yeah, it looks like stars. I would like to sleep. There we go. There we go. Did you drop saplings? You dropped sticks. Yay. Definitely not what I need, but I'll take it. I'll take the sticks. And it was too tall of a tree. I could have just used dirt for that. Too late now, but I should have just used dirt for it. Can I reach the top of this one? Yeah. Okay, cool. See, the spruce trees want to give me saplings. Can you guys too? Oh. Please. We got an oak sapling. I'm actually more worried about the birch. I usually have an overabundance of oak. But the birch, on the other hand, is... We'll see. Come on, I kind of have to babysit you since you are going to be a faraway tree. Please? Pretty please? Birch, don't do this to me. I think the birch... Oh, there's so little leaves left. I don't think I've picked up a... Yeah, I did pick up a birch sapling. Uh-oh. I'll take another oak sapling. The more, the better. Seriously, birch tree. Come on. You're making me nervous. At least I took a screenshot of the cord so I can always get back there, but... It's not looking good. I should have waited for the other birch sapling since I didn't even make it home last time. Hmm. Come on. Please. I should probably plant these up top. I'll leave for a moment, plant these trees, and then immediately come back. So, trees. You know what? I'll plant a 4 tree. It'll give a lot of wood. Please, 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 please. Hey, I'm getting even more oak, so at least there's that. Oh, oh, a birch sapling. Oh, lovely. Are you also gonna give me a birch Wait, no. No? Are you birch or oak? Hmm. At least we got one. We got one precious sapling. You know what? I'm gonna put a few torches by you. Please give me more saplings next time. You know what? We're getting a whole lot of spruce saplings as well, so that's lovely. Means we won't have to worry about our spruce situation. Though I don't think we ever had to worry about our spruce situation, given the fact that we are in a spruce biome. But you know what? If we were ever worried, we don't have to be now. Eek. I'm gonna light that up a bit. I'd rather not run into that later. Okay. I think that's all that we're gonna get from there. Yeah. That last birch leaf or oak leaf, whichever one it was, broke and there was nothing. Oh well. We'll live. I think any of the things that I'm going to build, essentially anything that's going to have a functionality besides just going up and down or maybe a storage area over here, I think it's going to be on the first down level. So essentially, at this point, a little further out, I think that's where I want to start putting in a farming area. Especially since it's going to be 10 out, I believe. So since it's going to be 10 out, yeah, that should be enough. Because usually you just make a 9x9 area. So yeah, each of the little sections can have a 9x9 area, or we can have several 9x9 sections just on one side. Maybe. That's a maybe on some of it, but we'll see. Worst comes to worst, we'll have it on either corner. We'll just have certain things planted in certain areas. As long as we have a way to get food and pumpkins, it doesn't matter. Probably make another shovel as well, since that shovel is getting low-ish. There we go. And you know what? I think because we're already kind of terraforming the area above there, since that is kind of a focus, I might do that side first with the 10 push. And then I'll focus on building the planting area. Just so we can have food start to grow, so we can plant our sugar cane, so we can have our cactus going. And you know what? We could technically make a cactus farm. Just so we have an increase of, cactus without even having to harvest. Would be relatively easy. We just need the iron for it. I'm just gonna yoink these. Lovely. Let's go ahead and... Oh. Let's have you at least be 2 long. Let's have a 1. A 3. And let's start curving it out a little. Yeah. Because once it gets to this point, we should be able to do it in such a way... I'm going to put a torch down there just in case. So I'd rather not have random mobs be like, hey, I'm going to spawn here. But I think we can kind of get away with that for the end over here, since that is natural generation. We'll see. We'll see how we feel in the end, but as of right now, seems like a good idea. There we go. Lovely. What isn't lovely is the fact that it's so dark, but other than that... There we go. And it's getting a little too dark for comfort, so let's go ahead and go to sleep. Sleepy times. Sleepy times? Please? I can see the sunset from the skylight. There we go. There we go. Okay, I think we can make it a bit steeper since I believe at this point we're gonna be okay. I don't think we'll have to make it too long on this level. And I'm out of dirt. You know what? That's fine. That is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and get some sweet berries. There we go. I'm not gonna cut that down yet. Let's put you into storage. Same with the sweet berries because I already have food. Copper. Is there anything else that I need to put into storage right now? Don't think so. Actually, the ladders. I don't need ladders right now. What I do need is to get this section. Well, since I want to get the farming section at least to see what it would look like somewhat done, let's go ahead and start expanding this out. So it's going to be from here, it's going to be 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's super dark. There we go. It'll still be 5 tall. It'll be fine. Wait. That's 4. This is 5. There we go. Oh. Just looking at that. And if each plot's going to be 9, it'd be pushed up against the wall. Though, we can have it pushed up against the wall, hide the water in the wall, and we just don't go any further that way. So we can have it to where, sure, this is kind of central, but over here only goes out to this point. And then over there goes out once more before it falls off into the second level. That honestly wouldn't be the worst idea. Actually, I think that's probably going to be how we're going to end up doing it. Because I think that's going to be what will look best. Let's see here. That's the 5. Do I want to have it curved the same way? No. I want to have it curved a similar way, but not the same way on the outside over here. So since this is going to be... How wide is this actually? So it's 757. So that's 19. If we do 8 on this side, so... Oh, not 8. 9. So it'd be 4 on either side. Dang it. There we go. And that's on the flat edge over here. And the water can do 4? Yeah, 4 blocks from the source. So if you have water right underneath the block here, put dirt here, or wherever we end up putting it, we'll be able to have raised plant beds along the wall back there. Yeah. That should be good. I think I'm just going to dig out this main area, the 9 over here, since we know it's going to be at this level and we know where it's going to be. Especially since the corners are going to be curved. Because if the corners are curved, it's going to make it a little bit difficult to tell what the pattern is going to be until we have it dug out, at least on one side. Yeah. This is the right area. Gonna put you over there and make it so that the ground is even. Yeah, I need to break this top one. Lovely. Just over here, okay. It's a little bit dark in this stretch. It's not really an alley, but it's fine. Let's get rid of all the dirt first. Just so we don't have to switch to our shovel again when we're getting rid of this stone. Well, until we get to the other side. There we go. I think for this area, since we are doing ladders to get up and down from here, once we get at least the floor done-ish of the elevator of sorts, I think I'm going to do temporary stairs. More so kind of dig in, well, technically a square, but from here, just dig down so we can start getting other materials, other much needed materials. This was the center, right? Yeah, it was the center. Just wanted to double check. There we go. I've got to light this up, aren't I? We'll see where the... Hey, there's coal! No, it's fine. It's not in the danger zone yet. It's close to being in the danger zone, but not quite. We'll survive. That's what I thought. Oh, yeah, it's sleepy time. I have enough time to make... You know what? Let's make 2 more shovels and then another pickaxe. There we go. Lovely. And then once we're actually to the point of decorating, we can definitely make it look more cave-like by adding irregularities and adding slabs and stairs. But for now, I'll just focus on getting the shape curved out. Because if there's no shape curved out, it'll be a little bit difficult to, well, add irregularities to something that's not even there yet. There we go. I have a bucket. I'm gonna need to get another thing of water, but I'm gonna need to get another thing of water and make a temporary... Oh wait, no. I have spruce. I can make spruce trapdoors. And that can cover up the water source to where we can still access it if we need more water. Since it is going to be kind of hidden. I think the only problem if we do that is the fact that we won't be able to plant anything on those blocks. Because it'd be a pushed out trapdoor. Which wouldn't be the best. Hmm. We have our water. Let's go ahead and chop down our trees since a chunk of them should be all done. Please say you'll actually give me more saplings than just one at the very end, because that was terrifying. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab these as well. I don't think I need the spruce currently. I need to keep an eye on you. I mean, you're giving me sticks. I don't need sticks. Okay, I do need sticks, but I'd rather, much rather, you give me saplings. This is fine. I need to make another axe. That axe is looking very sad. Please drop a sapling while I'm making a new axe. That'd be lovely. Birch. The oak already gave multiple saplings. I know you can too. I just need you to actually do said thing. Please? I even put torches around you. The other trees are freezing. Come on. I would love it if you dropped at least 2 so I wouldn't have to worry too much. Please? This is such a small bundle of leaves, and it has dropped no saplings. I don't know what I did to wrong birch trees, but apparently it's enough so that they want to give me a little bit of panic right at the very end. Are you going to give another one? It'd be lovely if you did. Come on, you have 3 leaves. Just gonna plant those oak saplings. Come on. I know you could do it. The spruce was able to do it. The oak was able to do it. You could do it too. Please? Is it because I'm watching you? Is that why you're only giving me 1 sapling? It's like, no. If you're watching me, I can't make saplings. While the spruce drops a sapling as I'm watching. Dude. Hmm. Come on. I know you can do it. I would rather not have to be like, oh, hey, next time I cut down a birch tree, I'm gonna need to wait until the leaves are despawned so I can get a singular sapling. Come on. You know you wanna. You know, I'm gonna grab this spruce sapling real quick. Oh, thank you. You know what? I'm also going to put a torch here. See? I knew you could do it. Hi, Enderman. Having fun? Okay. Don't know what the Enderman's doing, but they're doing their thing. I'll make a few trapdoors. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? Let's go ahead. Let's dig this out first. Then I'll dig one above it, of course, because we're going to need to access this for the water. There we go. One, two, three. You know what? I'll make this sand. I know I should save a fair chunk of the sand for the cactus, but it's fine. Cactus is not a high priority at the moment. I think it would look good. There we go, and back to the surface. There we go. Oh, and it's sleepy time. Okay. Sleepy time. Or at least close to sleepy time. Lovely. How do I want to do this? You know what? If I do this, her will be set in to the wall, but I think we could get away with that. Potentially. I could have just... I was gonna have to dig that up anyway. I don't know why I went through the extra effort. Yeah, when it's set in, it's not the best, but considering the fact that we also have to plant our sugarcane there, I could make a separate thing, but I don't feel the need to. Oh, I forgot to grab the hoe, or one of the hoes. Let's grab you. I'll grab the singular seed. And then all of this should be watered. Oh, that poor hoe. You know what? If we do something like this, of course it's a little bit dark, but if we do something like that, what happened? Wait. Stripped or unshipped? I'm actually leaning towards having it stripped. Yeah. And then we could also have... I don't think we need any slabs right now. But then we could also have upside down stairs right here, where we can set lanterns and then put a barrel on either side, and we can just continue this pattern on this back wall. I think that'll look good. And technically I could make lanterns, but I don't want to use what little iron we have for that. So for now, it'll be fine. Oh, barrels. That's what I was doing. We're not currently using any birch, so let's go ahead and make the slabs out of that. Probably should have... made a wee bit more planks, but that's fine. You know what? Having it like that, and then we could put maybe birch. Wait a minute. What would birch stairs look there? Not terrible. I think it would look better with deep slate, but it's not terrible. Because it blends a little bit too much with the oak for my liking. And I'm fine with jumping for now, but that is definitely something that would help. Yeah. And we don't have to have the sugar cane on each of the ends. In fact, we probably won't, because we won't need that much sugar cane. Or at least I don't think we will. We might in the future, but as of right now, I don't think we'll need too much sugar cane. So most of them will just have uh normal plots. And then any of our cactus farming, it's probably going to be behind a wall. It's probably going to be behind a wall with water currents going into a hopper and going into a chest. Because it it's probably going to be better that way. Okay. You know what? I'm also going to dig this down a little. Just so it's one lower. And we can start getting the floor done. Not all of the floor, but part of the floor. We're not going to be able to get the walls or anything like that because I feel like we need either deep slate or blackstone for that. I'm mostly going to do deep slate because that's more accessible, but for now, I have the area dug out. There we go. Since this isn't actually going to be a functional lift, like I'm not going to have any flying machines or anything like that, it probably would be best if I did ladders. Let's grab dirt. Let's do slab. Why am I debating this? If I do an upper slab, I'm not an upper slab, a trapdoor, it will add a little bit of depth. But I think I would rather it be the other way around. Like this. Yeah. I think that'll look way better. And then over here, it'll actually be functional, where if we want to go down to lower levels, we could do that. There's my ladders. It is very temporary, but hey, it's functional. We'll be able to get back up when we need to. You know, I should probably keep that one there just so we can start digging down. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We can technically do 8 as long as we put the ladder up here instead. And then we can build around that. Yeah. Gonna, for now, put the barrel in here. Going to put the spruce saplings, the copper. That doesn't belong in there. Going to start putting the dirt in there since I don't want to go back upstairs just yet. You know what? I should probably bring a bucket. I'm going to leave the steak. I'm going to bring most of my food with me. So I'm going to leave the steak. I'm going to grab a thing of water. Just in case. And let's also make a fair chunk of ladders. 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, wait. We could just... Oh, no we can't. So we're at 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, hey, there's a creeper. Okay. I think we were fortunate in that. Because we didn't fall into it. We just kind of dug beside it. You know what? You do you, creeper. You do you. Oh, there's a little bat friend. Few zombies. Can we not? There we go. Anything? Well, I did see the iron, but I'd rather have a good chunk of this place lit up before I try to get that iron. I don't like that. I would rather not accidentally update that gravel, but as long as I don't stand under it, it'll be fine. Oh, sorry, bat. Didn't mean to startle you. Technically, things could spawn all the way down there, but they also have to go through this weird area. So, for the most part, we should be fine until we dig it out. But we can get this iron real quick. Lovely. I did see a little bit of iron over here, too. Yep. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I totally wanted to cover up the hole where there's iron with a piece of cobble. It was this side. There we go. And then when the time comes, I will dig this all out, and then we'll lose the ladder, but we'll regain the ladder once we are able to. You know what? I'm going to grab that coal real quick as well. I'd rather have too much coal than not enough. There we go. Oh. Dang it. Let me up. And perfect. Is there anything else besides copper? Because I'm going to end up getting a whole bunch of copper, especially since I'm clearing out an area that isn't too low. I'm gonna quickly make some torches. That would probably be the best idea. Well, there's a torch up there, so that's good. That means we just need to go over here. Oh, it's not accessible. At least not to anything down there. Oh, hey, there's a spider. Give me your string. Lovely. I don't think I need the string currently, but it wouldn't be a bad thing to collect in case I want to go fishing or anything like that. Is there anything down here? No, it doesn't look like it. I say as I find a whole another cave unit. Okay. I'll leave that cave unit for another time. In fact, I'll put a cobblestone thing. But I will take this iron. I'll take any iron I come across. As long as the area around me is lit. Because I'd rather not find some unfriendly friends that want to jump into the hole with me. I have had that happen before. It really sucks. Let's see. Oh. I mean, it definitely goes further down. Hi. Oh. One of you is actually armored. That might be a bad thing. Just in case if there's spawner. A thought came across my head of what if there's a baby? How? Rude. Okay, I don't think there is, because there's only 3 that came to attack me, so I might have been just me hitting the zombies and then being like, oh hey, our friends are being attacked. Let's rally up our friends to help our other friend. But just in case, rather close that off. Yeah. Thankfully, those zombies didn't kill me. Because sure, I wouldn't. The world wouldn't be lost if I died, but the stuff on me might be. Oh. You know what? Is there anything over this way? I mean, not currently seeing anything. Will I see something on the way down? Oh, yes, I will. A little bit more iron. Lovely. Hey, 32 iron. I will not complain. Oh, I will like to get up, though. Did I come from up there? I think I came from up here. Yep, because there's the danger roof. Then we were all the way over here, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. You know what? For the first cave, well, oh. Hmm. This is fine. But for the kind of first cave that we went through, at least the first lucrative cave, it's definitely not a bad one. Hey. No. Bad spider. Bad zombies. Please don't come in here. Hi. Oh, bye? Oh, hi. Please, no. Well, yeah, 3 string. 38 iron. That's not right. No, that is. That is. That is the... Oh, why? You know what? I'm gonna move all my furnaces. There we go. And then do this. There. Lovely. None of those zombies gave a potato. That is something I wouldn't mind having. But once that's done, we can actually make a suit of iron armor, which would be fantastic. And also, I need another pick. You know what? Let's make 2 more picks. Hi. Bye? Okay, Enderman. Oh, I will gladly take those bones. I got some bones. Ah. You have something I want, though I know I can't take you right now. However, or not. I was gonna take those guys out, but no. Apparently they were afraid of me. I was charging at them with an axe, so I guess I don't blame them, but okay. That works. Hmm. I don't think we're whoa. I don't think we're far enough down to be at a very good level. So let's go ahead. Let's grab this. Make a few more sticks. Okay, we're gonna need a lot more sticks than that. There we go. And we can go 15 further down. Is what I'm doing dangerous? Yes. Yes, it is. But that's fine. As long as I'm paying attention to all the sounds around me, It should be okay. Maybe. I just need to go, well, 4 more down. There we go. What is this at? Can I see which block I'm facing? No? Okay, there we go. 25! And this will be good for getting any of the iron we need or any other blocks that spawn at this level. Would I like to be at Deep Slate right now? Yes. But it'll be fine. I'll get over it. Because, hey! And we found iron immediately. Lovely. There we go. I know we just found a whole bunch of iron, but you know what? A little bit more iron never hurt anyone. Okay. Maybe it has, but not in Minecraft. There we go. We do have those two, well, the one villager and the zombie villager in the snow, the igloo. I almost called it the snow globe. Ah, yes, the snow globe. I think I want to figure out a place for them as well. I think it'll probably technically be on the 2nd floor. I think that's probably going to be the best place for them. But I could definitely make a temporary place for them. The only issue I would have is the fact that I need minecarts. And I don't know if you can actually craft things if you don't have the recipe for them. I can test it out. I do have the iron, enough iron to make a minecart, at the very least. Actually, I have enough iron to make rails as well. Not at the same time, but actually at the same time with this. Ooh. Hmm. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some iron armor real quick. But we can, in fact, do that. Wait. We can also make powered rails if we really... Well, no. We don't have redstone. We have a redstone torch, but not actual redstone. So we'd have to go pushing them around. But the fact that we can do that means that when the time comes, we would be able to transport them without having to find a mine shaft first. Lovely. That is very lovely. Though we did use a fair chunk of our iron to make a full set of iron armor, so another reason why I'm going to be looking for iron, which I just found. Is this the most efficient way? No. But who knows? Maybe in the future we'll have a floor all the way down here, so I'm saving future me some mining. I swear, if our place gets that big, that'll be amazing. And also, that's going to be a whole lot. Oh, we're gonna have a whole lot of resources just from digging a place like that out. Especially since all the way up there, the first floor's level, I think, is at 63, I believe. So just to get to deep slate alone, let alone a few blocks into deep slate, we would need to dig out. I want to say, just to be safe, about 70 layers. Sure, it wouldn't be all, it wouldn't be just 70 layers. It'd be kind of less than that if you count the floor and the fact that there's probably going to be some space in between them. And maybe even a pillar connecting all of them together. So it's not just the lift taking them up and down, or supporting the center. But it's still going to be a very big place to dig out. So as long as this world still exists, and I'm able to, of course, update it to newer versions and stuff like that, which I should be able to, then we should be able to also do that kind of project, which will be fun. It'll be difficult, but it'll still be fun. Am I going to run into any more pockets of iron in this area? Because I could just go strip mining, but I would rather not. Grabbing all this cobblestone isn't going to hurt us. Will I probably be like, we have way too much cobblestone in the near future? Probably. But then after that, I'm going to probably end up having a project that's going to take a fair chunk of that cobblestone. They'll be like, oh, I have no cobblestone. I should go mine for cobblestone. So it'll be fine. We'll just make more chests. I don't hear anything either, so I don't know if I don't think there's going to be a cave nearby. And if there is, it's most likely going to be a big cave, and it's just the floor would be really far down. Either that or maybe a lush cave where it has lighting with it, or maybe it has lava. But I'm not hearing any lava, and I'm not seeing any sounds other than my mining. So I think we should be fine on that level. Would I rather cave than dig out this area? Kind of, but I'll live. I'll live. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna stay down here and mine this copper. Or maybe go down here where I haven't explored yet. Because it's a little dark upstairs. Oh, hey, there's some iron. Is there anything besides unlit areas up here? More iron. Okay, then. I will gladly take the iron. And there's lava to the left as well. Somewhere. Don't know where, but there's somewhere. There's lava somewhere over there. Oh. Huh. Little bit too steep for me. If it was a smoother walkway, probably would explore there right at this second. But you know what? For now, I got my iron. And I'm good. Because I'd rather not lose the iron armor I just made. And it's still nighttime. I'm sorry. Is that a phantom I just saw? You know what, in all fairness, I probably haven't slept in a few days. So I shouldn't be too surprised. Also means it's not safe upstairs until I sleep. Or actually it's not safe outs it's not safe bleh, not upside. Upstairs until I either light the place up or make a room up there as well. I do you guys see that? Do you guys see what's in the subtitles? There's an amethyst. I mean, yeah, it's an amethyst that probably has monsters in it since it's chiming, but an amethyst is an amethyst. We just have to be careful. Thank you, zombie, for telling me about the amethyst. Hi. It was just one singular zombie. Okay. You know what? That's very fortunate. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Just so I can actually get down. Hey. Yeah, you. Hi. Come on. I know you can jump. Ow. Rude. Nice. Very nice. Lovely. That means we have basalt, a little bit of calcite, and amethyst just on hand. That is lovely. I'm gonna go ahead and mine over here so I can start getting a little bit of all of those resources. Because I'd rather start at the top than start at the bottom. Did I drop one of those? I didn't. Up we go. Let's put a torch down. I'm gonna need to go one higher. Right? Yes. There we go. I think that might legitimately be the top, so as long as we just mine this out, and then if there's a thing of basalt above us, we can take care of it when it occurs. There we go. I'm not going to get all of this because my inventory is not the best at the moment, but I'll be able to get a fair chunk of it. So I can play around with her palette. Plus, we got some coal. Lovely. A lot of coal. Jeez. There we go. Ow. Oh. And there was, in fact, a cave. A relatively empty cave if you're excluding the geode, but you know what? That's fine. I'd rather it be empty than have it have, death. Eek. Hey, there's a hole there. There we go. Hmm. Okay, now let's mine those. Because I'm not going to be able to pick those up since they're from afar. There we go. Lovely. As long as we don't hit any of the budding crystals, then we'll be good. I'd be really sad if we broke any of the budding crystals. There we go. I wonder how much calcite and smooth basalt we're gonna get. Because amethyst is renewable, but the calcite and smooth basalt, well, smooth basalt you might be able to get in other places, but calcite, on the other hand, is not so renewable. Yeah. How about let's not almost fall? There we go. Eek. Oh. This is a very thin-walled amethyst. Either that or I've been getting relatively lucky with other amethysts, or it's been a while. All three are an option, and all three are possible. There we go. Yeah, over here there's some sections where it seems that there's no smooth basalt covering the calcite. Interesting. There we go. Plus, since we have amethyst so early, it means that if we ever do make a farm of sorts, where it needs to be dark, we can make an AFK platform that we can actually see the spawning happen. Because we can just use the tinted glass. I love the sound of walking on amethyst. Just so I don't accidentally get myself trapped to where I have to get hurt to get down. Just gonna do that real quick. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, I'm not even gonna have the, well, I'll still have an iron pick, but I want to save that for stuff that actually requires an iron pick to mine. At least until we have enough iron that's like, hey, I can freely make lanterns without having to worry too much. Because at that point, then I'd probably use an iron pick for anything and everything. Yeah. Okay. Let's head on down and grab those real quick. If I remember where I dropped. Ah, that's where I dropped them. You know what? I'll use the last bit of my durability to get as much as I can. Which wasn't a lot. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. You know what? Just in case if I ever do not remember it, I'll do that. But it is relatively easy to find since it's just in that first cave. We just need to go down that first cave, turn right, and then we'll just immediately see it. Nice. Um, there we go. And putting all of the amethyst stuff in there, including any of our valuables. At least for now. And since we don't have too much copper at the moment, I'm also gonna put the copper in there. Do, 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 do. That should be good for a valuables chest. Is it organized? No. It will be someday, but at the moment it is not. Not even close. Oh. My bad. Don't mind me as I forget that I'm putting sugarcane over here. It'll still be lit enough for plants to grow, so as long as it's lit enough, that's all that matters at the moment. And we have one singular wheat to add to our 2 wheat so we can make 1 piece of bread. Lovely. Oh, lapis also goes in there. And I'll organize that later. I need to make another pick. Actually, another few picks wouldn't hurt. There we go. For now, that is good. I'm going to grab our dirt real quick. And let's go ahead and head upstairs while we can, since it is day. And see if we can't tackle our landscape over here. There we go. Oh, dang it. You know what? That's fine. It'll at least be one wide, but it should probably be a little bit more than that. Just for the simple fact of that's 10 wide. So having it be just one wide would feel a little odd. Is it already setting? Okay. Jeez. I see how it is. Off we go. And sleepy time. Please. I would like to sleep, especially since I know I haven't slept in a while. I'd rather not have phantoms come into my home and start trying to eat me. There we go. Perfect. It is going on to beach. As long as it doesn't go over to here, it'll be fine. And of course, we can always fix up some of this terrain. I think we'll have to fix up some of this terrain in certain areas. But for now, it'll be fine. We'll live. Why did it grab the singular piece of dirt first? Okay. There we go. And then once snow actually falls, you technically wouldn't be able to notice, but by the point that we will notice, which is whenever we actually put down jack-o'-lanterns and stuff, so this area's relatively safe, we'll fix it by then. Or maybe at that point is when we'll fix it. That took a fair chunk of our dirt. Not all of our dirt, but a good fair chunk. There we go. And we have 4 snow blocks. Yay! It's not a lot, but hey, we got snow blocks. Okay. How much was this? 24? Oh, we have a fair chunk. We have a chunk large enough that I feel like making 2 lanterns won't hurt us too bad. So let's go ahead and put lantern here, lantern here. There we go. Okay, I think the center is still a bit too dark. So let's go ahead, put a temporary torch. I'm going to move this to the center instead. And this one I don't have to put a temporary torch because there's no plants over there. I mean, either I need to put hidden lights in the back, or I might wait until we get to the Nether, which I think might be soon-ish, considering the fact that we have a almost fully built Nether portal, like, that way. We should be able to get some shroom lights and just put them up there right behind the sugarcane. And that'll help with the lighting in the back. Because sure, nothing will spawn back there, but it is a little dark. I mean, it's totally a little dark over here, too. I mean... You know what? We slept relatively recently. Let's go ahead and chop down all of our oak trees. We'll get a fair chunk of oak saplings back, and then we'll also have a lot of wood in general. And then it would be nice to make some more ladders. Because I believe it's negative 20... No. Did I mix these up? I might have. We might actually have to go to 15 for a better iron. But 25 doesn't hurt, because 25 we've already gotten a lot of iron. But I think it's negative 25 or negative 50. No, negative 25. We'll do negative 25 for diamonds. Oh. I'll be back. I need to get another axe. And... You know what? I'll make 2. I'll make 2 just in case, and then I'll make another pick since I am going to go back to mining. There we go. And I didn't miss any wood. Good. You know what? Getting some sticks from the despawned leaves wouldn't be the worst idea, but it's fine. I'll give it a little bit just to give me some more saplings. And then once we make a composter, we can compost them. But for now, it'll be fine. Are you gonna drop any sticks? If you haven't now, then your sticks will turn into dirt. Because I'm not gonna wait for your leaves to despawn. You, I will wait for your leaves to despawn because you have been finicky with your saplings. But oak, we're gonna get a whole bunch of saplings. We already have 4 in a backlog, so we're gonna be okay. Let's go ahead and keep spruce in here instead. Actually, let's do this. Turn these into sticks. "48 ladders. Okay, that's probably more than enough. Most likely more than enough. Because that is 25. Right? Yeah, because that's 21. Why am I doing it this way? It'd be so much safer if I did it the double way. You know what? We're gonna be digging this whole thing out anyway. Let's do it the double way. I don't want to accidentally fall into a cave. That would be unfortunate. Nope, I would like to be in the center. There we go. There are probably going to be a few spots that this is going to hurt, but that's fine. Oh, no. We're going to skim by the cave. Down there, I think it's only 2 high so far. At most 3 high, so we shouldn't take any full damage. Yep. And then all we have to do is mine down. And hope that we don't find any caves. I also need to make sure I put ladders down every once in a while. Just so I don't make myself get stuck downstairs. Wouldn't be the best thing in the world. And we've hit deep slate. Lovely. I mean, it'll take longer to mine, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay. It's annoying. But hey, it's deep slate. And deep slate's pretty, so I'll get over it. There we go. Wait, what level are we at? We're at -9 already. Lovely. This will be fine. Well, I'm glad we can kind of see whether it's daytime or nighttime just from our ladder. That's good. Okay. Just 12 more? Okay. Nope. There we go. Yep. You can definitely see whether or not it's nighttime. And just 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. I could just place those ladders right now. What are we at? -27. So we're lower than -25, but that's fine. It just means that we're gonna run into more lava, so it's not gonna be as safe, but it'll be okay. I'm actually surprised we didn't run into a cave during that. I mean, yay, we didn't run into a cave during that. But I am a little surprised. Okay, I'm more likely to do strip mining down here. Just for the simple fact of this stuff takes forever to mine. It's pretty, but it's very, very, very slow. I just kind of want to see if I can't find either some redstone or some diamonds. Both I would really love to have right now. We'll see. We will see. Plus, we'll get a fair chunk of iron if we follow any of these tough areas. As long as there's a vein in there. Ah. Love the eerie noise. I know it's a little dark, but it's not that dark. Maybe we have a cave nearby. Yeah, there's water flowing to the left, so there's probably a cave. There's also lava nearby. Oh. That's not so great. I'm gonna make some torches before I dig up this gravel. Just in case. Oh, nope. That's actually kind of surprising. I thought there was gonna be a cave there. I think it's like right through this wall. Hey, there's some gravel over here. You know, I'm just gonna dig down a little. Ah! Gravel. Love it. Love it when gravel just decides to hit my face. Is it below me? It does sound like it's getting louder as I go down. Where are you? Hey, I found it. Let's go ahead and put entryway. Lights. And there's redstone. Lovely. And gold. And iron. Okay. All of that is fantastic. This is also a relatively big cave. Hi, spider. Thank you for getting stuck on the wall. Some more redstone. Oh. Okay. I think I'm just gonna light up the area closest to me. Oh. I see shinies. Very good and lovely shinies. Don't like that up there, but you know what? It's fine. That's enough for a diamond pick. Oh, that is perfect. Just need to find the water. Just need to find the water. Just need to find the water. What is down here? More diamonds. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. And you know what? Lapis is also lovely. There we go. Where's the water? It's not up. It's not there. It's back here. Not to the left, to the right. Yes. There's also... Oh. Oh! There's more diamonds. Ow. Love that. And I've already kind of... Oh. Wait, this is actually... It's connected to the other one! So I've only found... Oh, hi! I've only found one cave today. Besides the ones on the surface, of course. Interesting. I would like those diamonds. Very much. Thank you. Would it have been better to wait until I had fortune? Yes, but I probably would have forgotten that those diamonds were there, so it's fine. I'd rather get them now than never get them. And then the redstone is also lovely. There we go. I didn't really go back here. Oh, there's lava up here, though. That's why it's lit up. Nice. I would like to get around said lava without succumbing to the lava. Can we do that? As long as no Skelly decides, oh, hey, I'm gonna ping you from here, we should be fine. Yep, we're good. Lovely. And then we also have iron right here that we didn't get yet. Delicious, delicious iron. There's probably more inside the tuft, but it's fine. Kind of forgot we didn't light down here. Oh. Oh. I'm just gonna light up the surrounding areas and make a mental note as best as I can to say, hey, not all of this is lit. And I think I'll find out because that is relatively close-ish, so we should be able to hear the zombies and skellies. Creepers not so much until they're too close. Can I please... I'd like to swim a little bit faster up. There we go. Grab some of this gold. And then we just have the exit over here. Lovely. We got 7 diamonds from that. And it's daytime upstairs. Perfect. You know what? Bubble Vaders sound really good right now. This is a bit of a climb. I mean, it's fine. I should have put water down there. I'll do it next time I'm down. Oh, it's snowing. Nice. Let's put those in there. Huh. Hmm. Hi, Enderman. Do I want to make that now? I think I won't make the powered rails yet, but I do have the materials for it. There we go. Oh, wait, we haven't made a stone cutter yet. Let's go ahead and make a stone cutter. Right, we already grabbed that. And let's make you. Normally, I would like to wait until we get enchantments on it, but the nether portal's like right over there. Might as well grab it. Let's make a stone cutter. Make 3 stone bricks. Stone brick? Deep slate. That is not how I wanted to place either of those. Can I please place these correctly? There we go. Yeah, that looks nice. Oh, it's nighttime. Sleepy times. There we go. Let's head up. Ow. And grab the nether portal. We might as well grab any of the magma blocks we come across as well. I guess we'll figure out if we can pick this up. Because I love the crying obsidian. Sure, you can't make the portal out of it, but it is pretty. Yes. Oh! That's how you make those. That's why I've never gotten the recipe. Because I haven't gotten, crying obsidian in a while. Keep on forgetting how long it takes to mine obsidian until I mine obsidian. It takes a wee bit of time. But you know what? At least we're getting it. Very early in the game, too. Come on. Please. This makes me really miss the efficiency 4 pick that we had in our second hardcore world. Because it would have been a little bit faster than this. You know what? It's giving me free stone bricks items as well, so that's also a plus. There we go. We're gonna have 3 crying obsidian. Oh, and I'm being cried on. Hey! I understand you're crying obsidian, but I'm not the one that made you cry. Now I got purple stuff all over me. It's so pretty. It is so very pretty. If there was a way to make crying obsidian, it would definitely be something I'd attempt. Because I feel like it'd be a very pretty building block. And it is a really pretty building block. It's just also a very expensive one because it's relatively rare. I'm not the one making it cry. Okay. Is there really no... You know what? I shouldn't be too surprised. Because it probably creates heat, so some of the snow might be melted, but there's no magma blocks. I mean, there might be some underneath, but I don't really want all that much netherrack in my inventory at the moment. I'm sorry, is that a ice cave? There's an ice cave. Pretty sure all I'll find in there is mobs and ice, but it's still pretty cool. Ooh, how much? None. Lovely. I'm just gonna make these into blocks. There we go. Three. Oh, yeah, we have enough. We have enough obsidian. We just have to figure out where we're actually gonna put the nether portal. It'd probably make more sense if it was on the second floor, being the fact that it would have most of the buildings. I'm gonna put this away. Those should go down here. Netherrack, as much as it should go in the bottom chest, it's kind of an outlier. Trying to think. I think we might want to finish digging out the first floor first, before we think about trying to make the second floor. So for now, we have the materials to make a nether portal, but I'm not going to go in just yet. Because I'd rather not place the nether portal, go in, and set that all up, and then have to tear it down and move it somewhere else. Okay. But we do have a lot of stuff. Okay, so we have done a lot today. It may not seem like it, because, well, we don't have a full build, but we got all of this dug out. We have parts of it just planned out to dig. We got 3 different types of trees, including the one that is in our general area, which is spruce. But we have spruce, oak, and birch. We found I keep on wanting to call it a snow globe. It's an igloo. We found an igloo, and we have villagers, well, a villager and a zombie villager, if it didn't despawn, waiting for us in there. We have a fair chunk of goodies, including an amethyst, which is just downstairs, and we have a place to grow all of our crops relatively done. Well, this side's done. We just need to dig out everything else to get the rest of it done, but we also have that, and I think this is a whole lot of progress on session 1, but I hope you all enjoyed. I think that's going to be the end for today, so thank you all so much for watching, and thank you so much for joining. If you like the live stream, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more content from me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get notified for any future live streams or videos, go ahead and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you beautiful people next time. Bye!